Post-fight review to the Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje fight. Man, this was just a dog fight and a very, very entertaining fight. Justin Gaethje, I feel dominated the entire fight, in my opinion, and he just kept coming forward. And Chandler really has like reckless abandonment. Chandler really just comes forward and he doesn't really have any. He has the screws loose in his head, like so. In the first round, Gaethje just dominated the fight. He dominated the entire fight. Chandler really didn't really get going too much. Gaethje is a very, very good, calculated opponent. He's very, very good on the counters. He's very technical. He's not just a brawler. He's very technical. And Chandler hit him with some bombs. Justin Gaethje hit Chandler with some bombs. Like, this fight was a grueling, tough fight. Just so entertaining. And I want to thank both guys for putting on such a show for the fans and just really putting it all out there in the octagon and making it a dogfight. A dog fight is when it's a back and forth fight where both guys are just putting it all out there and just really, really just leaving it all out there in the octagon. And what I liked about Chandler in this fight was his ability to just be patient. But Gaethje was more patient than Chandler in this fight, as you guys can. I mean, yeah. Chandler sitting in the phone booth. I don't know. Like, it's kind of strange. I mean, does he have does he take hormones? Like, because he has a gut, like a big gut during the fight. That's not food. That's obviously drugs and steroids and all that shit. But it's just a tough fight, man. Just a very tough and grueling fight for both the gentlemen. And I enjoyed this fight. I probably should have put out the pay per view. Probably should have put out the video like a little bit earlier. But man, Gaethje dominated the fight, man. He really dominated the entire fight. And the guy's mouth bleeding. I mean, you guys can see Chandler's face right at the end of the fight. It was really bad, man. It was really bad, dude. It was really. I mean, did you guys see the slam right there? You guys want to see this? And he gets his hands locked with the double leg right there. But it's like, okay, you get the takedown, but you're not able to control the guy on the ground. Gaethje just gets right back up. And another thing that I was impressed with in this fight was Gaethje's ability to defend the takedowns from Chandler. Chandler had a couple takedown attempts in their fight, and Gaethje was able to just stuff it with a sprawl and keep his head on. I mean, keep his head on Chandler's back. And even though a lot of people seem to forget that Gaethje is an All-American wrestler, and Chandler is a good wrestler too. But the thing is, he was getting gassed. He was tired, slowing down, and I think another reason why Chandler was slowing down in this fight was because Gaethje was throwing a lot of leg kicks in this fight. Gaethje was controlling distance very well, throwing a lot of leg kicks to try and mitigate the damage. And I found that to be very interesting, and I feel that Gaethje, if he works on his ground game, he will be a very, very elite fighter. But maybe he doesn't even have to work on his ground game because his takedown defense has evolved so much to where even Chandler wasn't able to take him down. Right? He took him down once, but he got right back up. So, a takedown where you're not able to control your opponent, I don't really consider that a takedown because you took the guy down, but you wasn't able to control him. You wasn't able to stay on top for a longer period of time. He got right back up, like no control time. I mean, come on, that's not really a takedown in my opinion. But hey, to each his own. But very entertaining fight. I don't know, man. Like, what did I think about the fight? I thought the scorecard was pretty good. You know, the judges gave the right guy the victory, and in the UFC, you know, it's like it's always like these motherfuckers in the UFC, like these judges are pretty good, man. And if you contrast the judges in boxing and then you look at the judges in MMA in the UFC, the UFC judges are so much better than the boxing judges, dude. Like, holy fuck. These motherfuckers in the boxing judges, man, like those guys make so many mistakes and they always get the decisions wrong. Like it happens more often than you think, and it's like, okay, I mean, these motherfuckers, these niggas put everything out on the line for us, right? And you are gonna rob them, like, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to me. I don't know. Like Chandler Gaethje, amazing fight. Props to both guys, and just look at Chandler's face after the fight, man. Look at his face right here. He's not even showing. Okay, so his face is cut the fuck up, like really badly right now. Just look at this shit right there. Crazy to me, right? Did they give Chandler an interview or not? Like he deserves an interview, bro. These were the moments in the fight, and Chandler got touched up. Chandler got touched the fuck up in this fight, like really badly. I like his Max Bless tattoo. I like his Bless tattoo too, but I mean, you know, crazy. Look at his face, man. It's crazy, dude. He has a body that is built the fuck up, like really, really nice, like a really nice body. But Gaethje's body is not as good as Chandler's, but Gaethje beat the fuck out of him. You know, it's not always about whose body looks better or, oh, this person's body looks amazing. Oh my god, like he has abs and six pack and he has a big shoulders and stuff. But it's like this dude's not measuring up to that dude. Like it's not about how big your muscles are. Like muscles don't win fights, man. Fighting wins fights. Like that's what Mayweather says. That's what Tony Bellew said that to David Hay. Remember when Tony Bellew said that to David Hay? David Hay coming in looking shredded, and Tony Bellew was like, "Muscles don't win fights, buddy. Fighting wins fights," and he finishes him. Granted, David Hay had a broken toe and he had a bad ankle and he had coming off all these surgeries and shit. So, you know, yeah, bear in mind that happened. But, anyways, in this fight, man, Gaethje dominated the whole fight. Very entertaining fight, but I feel like both guys are just gonna have they are definitely going to have some CTE problems in the future. I think Gaethje's gonna be drinking out of a straw when he's like 30 or 40 because of the amount of damage he's taken in these fights. Like he's taken so much fucking damage in his last few fights. It's insane. The Khabib fight, he didn't take too much damage. He just got taken down and submitted. Okay, but the Barboza fight, the Michael Johnson fight, this fight with Chandler, the Dustin Poirier fight, all of his fights are dog fights. All of his fights are wars, like just absolute wars, just absolute dog fights, just crazy. Like not normal, like just insane. So yeah, man, very, 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 very good to see this, and props to both guys. I think that they've earned the right. And who do I think Gaethje needs to fight next? He deserves to fight for the title, man. He deserves to fight for the title next. Islam Makhachev is not even in the top five. Hasn't fought a top five opponent. He's in the top five, but he didn't do much to get there. He's basically riding the nuts of Khabib, but he's also a very talented fighter. But he still needs a bit more work. Got to do a bit more work to get into the title contention. But yeah, you know, that's basically what it is. Yeah.